Hey everyone, welcome to Flappy Digital. So today I'm going to show you how voice AI agents actually work both inbound and outbound flows. So this is what you can see, right? The AI agents workflow flowchart breakdown. So I'm going to show you how these AI agents work, starting with the inbound calls. This one here. This is when a customer is calling you or your business. So this is how it flows. The moment that calls comes in, the AI picks it up automatically. It doesn't just wait there, all those kind of things for input or listen, everything of that sort. As soon as a person just calls from the other end and start talking, the system is already detecting that speech, and that's why you're seeing speech detected from the caller, and it's done in real time. So, and then the audio is then passed through the speech to the text engine, and then, for example, like whispers, I know you know about it, or Deepgram or Boom or whatever you may use to transcribe. That voice becomes now clean and very well structured, in which now the language model can be able to analyze and understand. So that's where we go to natural language understanding, the NLU. This is where you'll be able now to or the AI starts doing the smart work. It figures out what the person actually means, the tone they are using, whether they are angry, confused, or just trying to book an appointment. Now it understands the intent, the sentiments, the context, and all those kind of things in just milliseconds. So when it gets that, then now AI voice agents respond immediately, not in text, but actually in voice. And now this is where we come to agent respond using TTS. And what I mean by this is that text to speech engines, for example, the ones we mentioned, or even ElevenLabs, so that AI is literally talking back to the customer in a human like voice. You can also clone your voice in ElevenLabs. And now, then you center a live conversational loop. This is where now we are at. And this, the customer now talks and AI listens, transcribes, understands, and replies over and over again. No delays or those weird lags. They won't happen here. So it feels natural, and that's the magic. Now, let's say the customer asks AI to do something like book a meeting, check order status, or even update a CRM or whatever the action needs to be done. That's where now the action handling logic comes in, based also on prompt engineering that has already been fed with these AI agents during its training. So this is where we now take the action. Is it book appointment? Is it CRM updating? Is it data fetch? Or is it to activate another workflow? So all this happen at this stage. So the AI will either execute the task itself using the connected tools available, or pass the information to your backend system, fully automated, and call another workflow to complete this. So if the issue gets too complex or emotional, or based on the prompt that is already existing, the AI agent can also either end the call or transfer it to another real human now to continue with the conversation. So if this solves the problem, the call is actually ended. On the other hand, you can be able also to do the other stuff like post call processing, things like to store your recordings, to transcribe full call or summary, analyze the sentiments, log data also into CRM instead of Google Sheet or whatever. So that is inbound. Now let's flip it to outbound calls, voice AI agents, right? So here it all starts with a list of contacts or a trigger from your automation workflow or whatever. The AI initiates the call using some tools like VAPI or whatever. This is where we are now. It uses the tools like VAPI, Synthflow, or AI or Retell. And when the customer now picks that call that the agent has called, same things actually happens. Now it listens, it transcribes, and then it understands the speech, the intent, the whatever, and respond now in real time using the TTS method, turn text to voice, something of that sort. Now it comes from here and drops to now agent, and then it continues with other steps of analyzing the conversation and also speaking to the client. Now, the beauty is it steals a full back and forth conversation, just like inbound, you see there. And the customer now can interact, ask questions, change directions, and the AI just naturally, it can sell, it can remind, it can qualify leads based on the prompt. The most important things when it comes to voice AI agents is actually the prompt. How you generate your prompts makes it all this worth it and very, very important. So whether it's the workflow demands all this, and again, if needed, it can execute, all those other tasks that are needed to be done. For example, the normal booking, for example, for appointment setters. So you're going to handle all the actions from here, and then it can, after all this has happened, it can end the call or transfer that to a human being or handle the post processing, things like storing data that we talked about, and then the call is ended. Now, to achieve this, which tools do you need in voice AI agents? Perfectly. For you to be able to create all these voice agents and become functionality, you must have a voice, AI call or voice call infrastructure. And this is where you use different type of tools for actual voice call systems. You've got tools like VAPI, Retell, Synthflow, AI, telephone numbers, Agora, Deepgram, whatever. You can use that to handle that level of because this platform actually handled real-time voice, routing, transcription, and conversational orchestration, the way we've talked about it. And then another thing is transcription, which is super, super important. And this is where now you can use something like the popular Whisper, because you need to do speech to text, right? So Whisper, Deepgram, or Assembly AI are very, very commonly used for that. And then now let's talk about NLU. All right, and this is now understanding what people say and then reply on OpenAI or Vertex AI or Gemini or whatever custom chains built with, LangChain or whatever tool that you like to use. You can be able to use it directly from there. So the other tools that you need is for TTS, the text to speech, which is, for example, like ElevenLabs, the PlayHT, but I'd recommend ElevenLab for that. And then we have call flows. This is where you can use call flow logic. You can use tools like Synthflow. That's such a very nice tool actually, and also AI, Retell, custom GPTs, and all those kind of things. And now the popular CRMs or actions integration. This is where now you're taking actions. Is it booking an appointment? Is it whatever? And you'll be able to use CRM like GoHighLevel, HubSpot, and use custom integration tools like Zapier, Anything, Make, or whatever. And then you have now to do the analytics or recording and storing of all this data that you've collected from the client or from the call. Now, you'll need something like Retell AI, custom dashboard of those tools like VAPI or whatever, and you'll be able to achieve your voice AI agent infrastructure. Actually, let me show you an example of how these tools actually work. Let's use an example of Synthflow. I want you to listen to this.
Hi, Alex. This is Alan, your AI real estate assistant from Majestic Estates. I've seen you completed our form on the website about selling your property. That's correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
I see.
Selling a home is a significant decision, and Majestic Estates is here to ensure you have all the support you need. Have you had a professional valuation done recently, or would you be interested in understanding the current value of your home? I'm interested in finding out the current value of my home. First, what is the property location? It's on Unicorn Boulevard, number 3.
Perfect.
Scheduling a valuation with one of our expert agents is a great way to start. They can provide you with a detailed market analysis and a tailored...
That's for now. That's how the voice AI agents are actually. This is just templates, and you can be able to see. But to get more realistic and human-like voices, ElevenLabs do not disappoint. So this is a platform like Synthflow you can use to build it. You can also use a tool like VAPI to be able to build those custom tools for your voice AI agent calls, and other tools like AI or whatever. So that's all for now. Follow for more videos and subscribe to stay tuned to those kind of videos. Thank you so much.